Wake up and let me ask you a question. Is Singapore safe? It probably is. I mean, it achieved the highest global safety and law index score, and 53% of the population detected no racism, according to studies done by the Straits Times and James Cook University. So it's safe. No, you couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, it is slightly rumored that Stanford Raffles' impact on Singapore trade and migration, making it such a diverse country, has sparked hate crimes against Indians from the Chinese, which begs the question, how has Singapore's previous history of mass immigration in the 19th century towards itself impacted and sparked hate crimes against Indian minorities from the Chinese in the 21st century within public spaces?
Stanford Raffles in 1818 was forced to give back Malacca to the Dutch based on a treaty they signed, so he looked for a replacement and Singapore was just it. However, he wanted to advance it even further, making it into a global business center after he bought from the rulers currently there. He noticed this because of its perfect geographical location. Thus, he built a global business center by building several buildings, making it a free port, etc. As a result, several businesses started setting up there, and several races started coming because of the fact that these businesses were international.
These mixed races had several prejudices about each other when they first came for several reasons we'll discuss later. As a result, it resulted in several problems. For example, recently in 2022, a woman was assaulted in the park by a man because she wasn't wearing a mask, and in the meanwhile, Indian house buyers are being rejected by their landlords who are Chinese because of their race alone, as shown in this text message. These prejudices stem from previous tensions between China and India. For example, the recent border dispute resulting in several lost soldiers from standoffs. At the same time, the Sino-Indo War in 1962 was pretty major, and several other reasons. As a result, they wanted their citizens to think badly of these different nations and creating poor stereotypes from what they saw. Understand if you want to vent out your anger towards certain races, let's say Chinese in this case. Maybe you've had previous trauma of them treating you badly, or maybe your parents brought you up to just be like that and hate other people because of where they came from, as said before. However, this is not inexcusable. This is bullying, and it is unacceptable because it creates a ripple effect, and one word can go a long way.
To help this problem,
make posters, email the government, maybe even set up a safe place for Indians and Chinese to talk so that you can raise awareness about the topic while at the same time keeping both races understood and happy together. So to answer the question, Stanford Raffles did have a positive impact as it did increase economic activity. However, the races weren't able to adjust to one another, but it can be fixed and starts now.